Okay, it's that time of year again. It's sticker time. I got some holiday stickers in. Mr. Potato Head, happy holidays. And you're saying to yourself, Jason, which would be kind of weird because your name's not Jason. Well, some of you, your name is Jason, but most of you, it's not. You're saying, Jason, why are you getting stickers when you teach college-age students? Do 18 and 19-year-olds really want SpongeBob stickers? And my reply is, who doesn't want a SpongeBob sticker? But to be honest, no. I've been loaned out by my college. I met the local CIR, the Jet CIR in town, and she's a very wonderful person. But she's busy doing something on a particular day, and this elementary school wanted her to come with the Korean CIR, the CIR from Korea, which there are many Chinese and Korean CIRs, part of the JET program, who speak their native language and Japanese, not necessarily English. And they wanted them both to come and do this class with some first and second graders, so we're talking like 7 and 8-year-olds, in December, and she couldn't go, so the college was like, hey, Jason, do you mind going? And I'm like, no, of course not. I'll be happy to go. I haven't taught that age group in a long time. It'll be fun to do it again. So I went on eBay to my normal venue and ordered all kinds of cool stickers, glittery Spider-Man stickers. I don't know if you can see that in the thing. I've got Scratch and Sniff Winnie the Pooh. I've got glow-in-the-dark Superman. Hello, kitty. Anyway, I went overboard, but I'll just keep them in stock for other times when I do things like that. But the reason I turned the camera on today is I just went, I was out, I had dinner. And you know what? I had dinner at a family restaurant. Now, if you've lived in Japan, you know what these are. These are places like Gusto, Joyful, Denny's. I think there are Denny's some places, but these types of restaurants, maybe you know in your home country, just a variety menu, and the food is so-so. But it was convenient, and I went in. Now, in most restaurants like that in Japan, they still have a smoking and a non-smoking section. Hopefully they're not just, sit anywhere and you could end up sitting next to someone smoking. I don't smoke. I never have. So when you go in, you can usually point, do you want to go where you can smoke or not? And often the smoking section is much bigger. And I went into the non-smoking section. But what happens is, no matter what, because there's no barrier or, door or anything in between the sections, you end up smelling like smoke. So it's interesting, like in winter, and I don't know, guys, do you do this too? A nice dress shirt, because I took this to the dry cleaners and I got it, washed and pressed. I'll usually wear it twice. I wear an undershirt and I'm not sweaty because it's really cold outside, and cold inside. And so I usually, maybe I'll wear it one more time like a week or 2 weeks later before I wash it again. I can usually get 2 uses. But now this shirt, I just put it on this morning fresh, and now I'm going to have to take it to the dry cleaners. Dry cleaner here is not that expensive. I pay about 180 yen for a shirt like this. About $2. Not bad. Comes back all ironed and everything. So anyway, I just got back. But after I went to I ate and to the dry cleaner, because I dropped off some dry cleaning, I bought this thing behind me. Some of you are wondering, what is that attractive polka dotted package behind you? Well, let me tell you. It's it's an all-in-one 3-set. It's really big. I don't know if you can really get the grasp of the size. But basically what it is, maybe I can turn it on its side. Yeah, you can kind of see that way. Anyway, it's an all-in-one futon set. It even says here in kanji. Can you see that? 3-piece setto. Do you know what this is? Makura. There's your Japanese word for the day, makura. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It should be pretty obvious. So I have a friend coming to stay tomorrow night. He's actually going down to Fukuoka. I'm very jealous. He's going to see the sumo on Friday, and he lives far away from Fukuoka, so he wanted to drive part of the way down. I live closer to Fukuoka than he does, and stay at my place Thursday night, and then get a jump on it Friday morning. And I think it cuts, 4 hours off his journey. And I really don't have like a spare futon. Like I've got a double futon in my room. I'm sleeping on 2 with a blanket on top and yada yada. So I went out and bought this. Plus, my brother's coming to Japan, which is great. I don't think it's ever been on camera on my channel before, so hopefully I'll get him on camera. And so he'll use that too in December when he comes to visit. He's coming right around the holidays. And so for the bottom pad, the top cover, and the pillow, less than 6,000 yen at this kind of Walmart type store. As you can see, I've gone back there. I had no problem returning all that stuff, by the way. So yeah, and then I had to buy this, which very easy to tell what it is with the katakana. Okay, and so everything's in centimeters. So I took the centimeters off of here and bought the appropriate pillowcase. Didn't really buy sheets. I think he said he's going to have a sleeping bag with him. Anyway, but I probably will buy sheets for when my brother Paul comes. So that was my big spending, and I bought a few other things. But then, and maybe we're finally getting to the title of this video at the 6.5 minute mark, I went to the Konbini. And you're asking yourself, Jason, the title of this video, and again, why are you calling yourself Jason? The title of this video is, I spent $150 at a convenience store. And you're wondering, what the hell did you buy? Did you buy a lot of Coca-Cola? Did they have some little toy on the bottle that, is attached? Because they have started that. Coca-Cola has a new Christmas one out. Omake, the little toys you get on. But no, I went and I paid most of my November bills. So that's how you do it here in Japan. Not my rent and my car payment, my lease for my car and my insurance for my car. Those come out like direct debit out of my bank. But everything else, you pretty much get a bill and you go down to the local 7-Eleven, this in case it was a Popla, and you just pay the bill. Like here's my gas bill and, my NTT bill. And so you get a bill like this. This is Yahoo BB, and it comes with the standard thing where you rip off this part, and maybe in America that's where you would mail it in with your check, or I don't know. Actually, I do all my banking online now, don't you? I mean, in America, but it's not really done here. So another type of bill, and they rip off that part, and all they give you back is this really small, receipt that they then stamp with their little red stamp to show that you paid it. And they take your money. And so I dropped about a mon 5,000 yen, 15,000 yen on 4 or 5 bills here. And that's the way you do it. You just take in cash. I can't tell you enough how much, especially rural Japan, is cash society. You really just don't use credit cards. There's no ATM debit. I did a whole thing on banking with my kids, and they didn't even know what a checking account was. Literally, I had to explain what a checking account was and what a check was, etc. Everything is cash, and you can set up, direct debits on some of this stuff, but a lot of it's just so simple and easy. The konbinis are everywhere, and they're 24 hours. The funny thing is when I lived in Taisha, I did have a few more things come out of my bank account when I used to live in Shimane, because Taisha is like a very important shrine town, and I guess they don't want to sully the image of Taisha, Izumo Taisha, the grand shrine, with convenience stores on every corner. So there aren't any, and there wasn't even one near my apartment for the first 3 years I lived there, and then finally a Lawson's went in on the corner. So I would have had actually a difficult time getting to a konbini to pay these bills back in Taisha. I would have had to have pedaled on my little bike or scootered very far. But not the case in most places. They're all over the place. They're open 24 hours. The staff know exactly what to do. You don't have to really speak any Japanese if you can't. You just hand them the bill. They know what to do. They take your money. And I think for all 5 of these, they charged me 168 yen. Around just under $2 to process everything and to do it. So it's really convenient, really cheap, and that's the way you pay your bills in Japan. So you will sometimes go in and drop, $200 in a convenience store. Especially, like, I don't even have a K-tie yet. This doesn't even include a K-tie, but I'm finally getting one. Dun dun. Be my first K-tie in Japan, but more on that soon. I think I'm gonna get the Android, the Google Android. There's reasons I can't get the iPhone. I kind of want the iPhone, but I might still get the iPhone. I have to compare and do some shopping, but before my brother comes, the big push is because Paul is coming. He wants me to have something where he can contact me, and that's reasonable. So I'm gonna get an iPhone, a new K-tie. All right, this video's gone on longer than I thought. Update on my life. Thank you very much for watching. As always, more soon. Peace, Pocky and Pretz. Bye.